Welcome back, Pack, and welcome back to Wampsville, New York. I am restarting my Abandoned Farm series, and because a couple updates have come out requiring that a new save is suggested. So we're starting a little differently with our starting equipment. As you can see, we still have BC Bueller's CV series. Nice looking truck. On the back, though, is where we've changed a little bit. So instead of the gooseneck, I think it was a PJ, I've got this Diamond C trailer. I've got the skid loader here, along with a log grapple. And on the truck bed, I've got my chainsaw and a stump buster. This is the, what's it called? Dipper Fox? Yeah, Dipper Fox. That just came out to the mod hub a couple days ago. The chainsaw is the base game, and log grapple is base game. The skid loader and trailer, I think I got them off of Itch. I don't remember who offhand, but anyhow, let's get over to the farm. So we're doing the story's going to be more or less the same. Grandpa died. Most of the equipment got auctioned off. You'll see what I mean by that when we get here. Well, we'll get to that eventually. Maybe not today. Might be episode 2.2. I don't know. But the farm was left to me, and after a handful of years, I have finally gotten around to coming to collect and claim the farm. I've only got about 20K to my name. I got this truck. I got this equipment set up, as you see here. And I believe we own those 4 fields there. 2 of them are you start with now. No, 3 of them you start with. You start off with, let's see, 1, 2, and 6. I traded fields 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 for field 3. But we will get to that. Oh, careful there. So my previous attempt at a series, the views were looking good. There was some promise there. I think if I had stuck with it, I might have been able to make a good series. And I do still have that save. It may or may not make a comeback. Cattle pasture's looking good. No cows or no livestock in it at this time. Make sure that is nice. At this time, I am no longer planning to release a save file. I may look at doing that again once the map drops on Mod Hub, and I'm not worried about a new save game or having to create a new save game. Let's go ahead, open up the trailer, and prepare to unload. Let's go ahead, get the drone up, and see what we're working with. So things I've changed, I changed the Meridian barns, the shed that was there, and the pallet storage. I changed out for the silos, this bale, and hopefully pallet storage. I probably should have tested that. Ground's a little wonky. Don't know why. I might have to mess with that later. And instead of doing all the big nasty foliage, I just put a bunch of trees in the fields that I own. So as I said, Grandpa passed. Most of the equipment got auctioned off. Bring the drone back down. So all the sheds are going to be empty. Except for one, and that is going to be the shed over there with the trees in front of it. And that is where we're going to start. House was kept up, garage was kept up, everything was more or less kept up except for the fields. Bunch of trees ended up growing around. Alright, go ahead, refold this up, we're gonna move up there. So I was told that most of the farm equipment got sold, except for this one shed here, which they couldn't get into. So we're going to go ahead and get these trees cleared away. Close those doors up so we can load the logs into there. Let's go ahead, grab the chainsaw, find the trigger. There it is. Looks like there's a pretty rusted lock on that door as well, so we'll have to go ahead get that knocked out of the way as well. Let's go ahead and start with this tree over here. And down she goes. Almost wish I had brought a mower of some sort. Let's grab the skid loader and move that to where I can see it. There's a non-zero chance that I may swap out this skid loader. We'll see. Okay, bring the chainsaw back out. Do that, and let's see here. Okay. And I do want to go for about the 5 meter. That's what we did before. And that doesn't leave a whole lot left. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, okay, so I can lift this piece on my own. We'll go ahead and do that. And drop it in. And I don't need to narrate this. Hopefully 5 meters is the right. I'm pretty sure this is the trailer I had last time. I feel like I had a different skid loader, though. I remember having a Bobcat, but I feel like I had a different skid loader. Fortunately, the back door doesn't have collisions for to the logs. I swear this was I was doing 5 meters into here. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get these other trees down. I think there's one more. No. And we're going to go ahead and move the truck here. Alright, that'll also allow me to have the stump buster positioned to where I can more easily access it. And 4 meters. I was probably already set from the last time I did this. Oh well. Please disappear. Sweet. Looks like there's some more. Yep, right there. Alright. Good. I don't remember this being such a pain in the ass. Alright, where was I? Sorry, I had a phone call come through. Oh my... Game? As much of a prick as FDR is, I think Giants need to listen to him on how to improve logs. I mean... And on that note, I don't care for if you are new here. I don't care for FDR. He doesn't finish his mods. No peeks into the barn yet. And what do I mean by that? I mean that he leaves the controls up to you to bind. Which, if you are overly serious, no life player. Okay, you're probably already custom setting all your controls anyways. But he is not casual player friendly. Alright, so I don't have a bucket for this. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about the wood chips at this time. Oh my god, you are fully in the fork. And yes, I know I'm set to September. I probably should have fast forwarded into late fall. I don't know. This feels so much more touchy than normal. Back to FDR and his hate for casual players. This game is made for casual players. It's not for the type of people who can't get a job actually operating heavy equipment. And as you can see, it's clearly not a logging sim. There's a lot of aspects to this game that are simply afterthoughts. And then there are modders that kind of don't give a shit. Alright, and there is going to be our first bit of logging completed for this series. Ignore that. Alright, we are going to go ahead and put this down over here. Now let's go ahead and see how this dipper fox works. Alright, so I've seen some videos of the real thing. And the idea behind it is essentially you push it down into the center. And it'll drill, more or less drill out the entire stump. It is extremely slow, but a lot of the idea is not speed. It's big chunks, easier to pick up. I'm putting far too much effort into trying to do this. And I actually think that the modder that made this thing, let's... mulchers? No, it's in skid loader tools. I think this is made by the same guy that made the Avante. Oh, there it is. ITS, yeah, ITS makes a lot of stuff. And the Avante's not out yet. But this does have an option for an Avante connector. I think I'm saying that right. Kind of a cool piece of kit. The particle effects don't really match, but there's only so much you can do. And I think there's a lizard? I don't remember. And there should be one more over here somewhere. There it is. So this tree probably could have stayed. But I placed it here specifically to get rid of it, so eh. I start this new series and Star and DTAP are probably going to immediately have another update out. It's going to have a recommended. I don't know what particle effect it's trying to do. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so we got this cleared out now. Let's go ahead and get into here. Nice piece of kit in here. So let's see, what do we got? Nice old popper. An 860, little 90 horsepower beast. I know it's not really 90, that's what the modder made it. Let's see. Cultivator, baler. Oh god, that's an old beast. Alice, let's see, yep, there, and we got a little Fordson. Cute little thing. Comment down below if you're excited to see Ford come to console in the next DLC. Assuming I have this video out by then. I should. But anyhow, let's go ahead and see if the deer will fire off. Not bad. Let's go ahead and start pulling stuff out. Oh, and a little John Deere skid loader. That's nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and try to park stuff out of the way here. I want to see if that Alice will fire up. We're gonna grab this baler because it's not happy. Something's not happy with it. Oh my god. Grandpa always was a collector of these things. Unfortunately, the dust settled quite a bit in the last few years of his life, so they're going to need a good clean down. See if I can get any Andy clean from Heritage Tractor shipped out this way. And yes, I know that's Buck's thing. Nothing stopping me from using it. I've heard good things about the soap, and I fully intend to try to use it myself if I ever find myself in need of something like that. Alright, looks like just that barge wagon. We can go try to fire off the Alice. Nope. We're gonna go ahead and leave this running for a bit, and let's go ahead and get in here. Nice little John Deere 90 here as well. That'll be useful. I might see if I can run the Stump Buster. Alright, and moment of truth. Oh, damn, out of gas. Let's go ahead, grab the deer back, and keep dragging some of the stuff out into the sunlight. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead put this baler and that flat rack somewhere better. The direction you face when getting off of this thing's kind of annoying. We're gonna go ahead and pull this this setup through the barn. Plenty of open space in here. I need to go through and fix the entries into some of these places. Let's go ahead and grab the mower next. This might end up being useful here short term. Thing may need a lube up, but let's see if little, what, 820 here can run her. Oh yeah, that's, ooh, that is dusty. Alright. Watch the PTO. You know, this is one thing I'm not entirely sure I understand from modders. So this, I think I have set up, there's an option to have it like 1970s style. This is not how PTOs would look. They did not have these fancy plastic shields. It's a nice looking mower though. Shut her down, fold her back up. And I think this can probably live in this shed here. Once again, we'll come back to that. Oh, get off. There we go. And just so everyone is aware, I have every intention to use most of this at least once. Grab the plow. I'm going to hate myself, but I'm going to use everything here at least once, except maybe that corn planter. That might be asking a little much of my patience. Same goes for this plow, but well, we'll see. It may be a snap my fingers and it's done type of deal. And I think that is all I can get because that windrower is 3-point. And as you can see, Johnny Popper here does not have a 3-point. Let's see if it has an invisible one. No. Alright, so that means we are... Jesus Christ. That means we are going to have to get something else. Let's see if the fort will fire off. I have my doubts, but let's also out of gas. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so I just bought a winch attachment for the skid loader online. I'm gonna go take the truck and see if I can get that picked up. So, come on. Detach. There we go. Alright, so there is... Grandpa did have a delivery area over this way. I think it's just down the hill there. Yep, there we go. There we go. Drop that there and go ahead and throw a tension belt on it. I really don't need to be trying to go that fast. And here we are back. Let's go ahead, grab the skid loader and see if we can get that Ford or Alice out of the way. So I do have the better winch script from Thunder. Don't know if these guys are set up properly to have attachments anywhere useful. Now let's go ahead and start with the Atlas. Oh god. Yeah, be careful with the winch. It does have the end point, it does have physics. For whatever reason. Kinda wish I could do this. Oh wait, that's okay, so that's not gonna work for the Alice. Probably won't. No, it does have a hitch. If I could find... Like seriously, if I could just... I think it's meant to work best on strappable objects, but we are going to go ahead and cut the camera here for a minute, and I will bring you guys back when I get these over to the fuel barrel. Alright, so here's what I've got figured. I manhandled the pallet forks off of the 90, and we are pushing the Ford over to the fuel tank. I already got the Alice over there. Put about 5K worth of fuel into the barrel itself. Alice is purring over there nicely. Oh. That should be close enough. Alice over there purring nicely. Oh, helps to actually put the fuel in. Alright, and well, if that fills up, we're going to go and see if I can get the skid loader out of there next. We're just going to try straight with the pallet forks here. Not entirely sure why the skid loader was in the shed with the antique stuff. Grandpa did use this thing quite a bit, even if it was a little on the small side. And I don't recall him actually ever getting in any other type of loader. Alright, let's see. Lena? Nope. I'm gonna have to drag that. But anyway, we are more or less done with this for a minute. As I thought, that shed's empty. And I think that is where we're gonna go and put the haying equipment. Alright, yep, all full. Let's see how she fires. Nice and quiet. Alright, let's go ahead and get to that hay rake out of there. Actually, I'm thinking it might look better in this shed. Let's see. Or I already have the baler in the big shed. We'll see. I really find it odd how many, with all the tractors, that you have to manually shift into top gear. I do like that the flapper, it has the sound effect for the flapper there, though. That's cool to me. So I am rather happy with that. Now, I feel like this can get easily lost, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the main shed here next to the baler. Alright, there's that. And let's go ahead and grab that cedar out of here. Headlights work nicely. Little on the light side. Your front end's a little on the light side, feels like. Nope. Yeah, that's good for the tires. I did have the tire wear mod, and it's kind of a cool concept, but it is far too aggressive. Your tires go instantly from good to shot. They're completely bald. There's no in-between wear. And when they pop the full wear, you're going around. They completely spin you out, especially if you're turning. Still purring away nicely here. Oh yeah, W12 I think it says. WD45, that's it. I think Alice did have a W12. It was a small thing. I almost have to drive in this shed in first person with the those issues. Like that is almost unusable. Alright, go ahead and get this pulled out. Let's see. Auger pipe that folds out nicely. There's that damn it. See how well this fits over. Oh, not at all. That's nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if she turns over. That's looking good. didn't mean to shut it off, but you can see the actual PTO and then the super modern. I don't like the look of that modern. I'm sure that's some limit on Giant's part, but I don't like it. Alright, so, and then this beautiful thing, let's see. The teeth aren't doing their thing, whatever. Everything else seems to be moving. All the belts. This here probably shouldn't be doing anything because that runs that, and that shouldn't be doing, that should only, A, that's wheel driven. B, it should only be engaged. No, yeah, it should only be engaged. It should be engageable. And then the gears here on the back, except for that, I think that's part of the unloading auger. I couldn't tell you. Anything else going on in there? Doesn't look like it. Alright, and we can go ahead, get this put away. And I think that is going to be the end of this first episode. Jesus, this shed is big. That's what she said. Yeah, piss off. Alright. Go ahead, get the drone up once more. And that is where we are going to end this. We got just about everything out of the shed. Just got the 90 and the planter. Don't know what I'm going to do about the 90. It's not my biggest concern at the moment. Next episode, I think we are going to go ahead and go after probably start with these two small fields. Get something going into them, probably grass. Probably start this one as a wheat field just to get to the using that harvester out of the way. But first we do need to worry about these trees, and I think I need to take the cultivator through and clear up this wilted... What did Grandpa have in this field? Canola. Oh, that would have been a good price to have, or good crop to sell. Oh, I should have come out here a lot sooner. But anyway, let's go ahead and sell the old scarecrow. And that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Let me know what you think. Or just tell me I'm doing good. I could use a confidence boost. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Peace.